till they say really never.
Hey, welcome to Honeybee's Women Empowerment Show. This Women Empowerment Show is more of empowering a lot of people out there, women, men, kids, adults, dogs, pets, everybody. But anyways, my name is Maria.
And my name is Delores.
And this is Delores. As you can see, Ty and the other girls wouldn't be able to make it today because we transferred location today, which is we are now in
The Westgate.
Las Vegas. Thank you so much
Vegas.
for sponsoring our event for tomorrow. We're gonna be doing a fundraising event tomorrow for homeless veterans. We are gonna be decorating a lot of smokes. These smokes are the zero emission. I know you don't want to hear this, but this is what the owner of the smokes want me to say. Zero emission fun electric operated cars. That is really long, but I had said it. But anyways, we are gonna be decorating those smokes with Christmas decoration to show the Christmas spirit. Am I saying it right?
Yes,
Christmas
yes.
spirit, and
That's beautiful.
also at the same time we are raising funds for the homeless veterans. We are gonna be putting them in a hotel in a warm place to stay on the coldest day of the year. So donate now. Donate now. Help us reach our goal. Our goal is $2,000 to at least put 10 homeless veterans in the hotel. I wish we can put more than 10, or maybe we can, not only one night, but probably 2 days. 2 days would help them get back up on their feet. Correct, Joe? Yeah, our actually GI Connections founder is here. That's our non-profit organization. It's a 501c. So if you're donating, especially those businesses out there who made a lot of money this year, and you know what's gonna happen, Uncle Sam is right back on your ass. Put it here at the event, this fundraising event. So yeah, there you have it. You don't have an excuse. Contact us at info@socialmediashows.com, or you just go straight to our GoFundMe. Look for I believe the title is to help homeless veterans. And also you can go to GI Connection at paypal.me. You'll find it there. Or if not, just go on our page. It's all over our page, people. Right?
Yes, amen to that. Because one thing, when we help out our community, that's a blessing to do that. Because there's a lot of time, there's holidays that need help and stuff.
Yeah.
We need to help
Yes.
our people out there.
Yes.
The more
And
we help, the more blessings we can be to them.
And I would like to thank our main sponsor for this event. Please go and they rent these smokes. It's really cheap. Go and it's fun. That's the main thing. It's fun. Go at mokexp.com and go ahead and reserve it. And for those people who just wanna try out the moke to drive down Las Vegas Boulevard, please message me, private message me, because I can get it for you for free. You heard it, for free. So just message me and I can get you guys try out those smokes. They are so much fun. I know it's kind of cold out there, but you know what? Just wrap up yourself and drive it down to
Buckle up.
Las Vegas Boulevard. Yeah.
Just buckle up. I got 2 jackets.
Exactly. So anyways, guys, we are gonna be talking about dating today. Dating, does age matter? And that's our title that we push it to this week because hi Ty, hello. I want to shout out to other girls, Tab
Hello.
and Dania and
Hello.
yeah, I want to shout out to them because they supposedly here to be on the show, but unfortunately I don't want to miss this opportunity of streaming here in Westgate.
Oh yes, this is beautiful.
Yeah, isn't
Beautiful,
it?
beautiful.
So how's your day?
Yeah, I had a beautiful day. It was wonderful. And this is the first thing that it was a blessing that God woke me up and got me here.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Well, that's a really big thing to think about, actually. Christmas
Yes.
is a time of giving. That's why
Yes.
we're doing this event. And,
Yes.
you know, giving and thanks, actually, right? That's what I was telling JC earlier. We just actually have a lot of people sharing our event. Thank you to all of you guys who sharing it. Those people who cannot be able to donate this time, keep in mind, this is just the beginning, darling. We're gonna have more to come, so it's free to donate. We don't charge you to donate. um, but those people who actually reached out to me and said, Maria, I won't be able to do it this time, they share it. And so far I'm receiving different calls. Fantasy at Luxor, by the way, thank you so much. I just received their email after 5 board meetings to make a decision to help us, and they finally made their decision. They said yes, they are gonna be here tomorrow. Isn't that
right.
cool? Thank you,
Yes.
Sean Cooper. Love you. Love you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna go on a break. Do you have anything else wanna say before we go on a break?
I reach my limit right now, but I'll save it for the next.
Yes, because we're gonna be talking about dating. So guys, whoever are watching us out there, what do you think about dating? Dating, dating older guy or younger guy, or the other way around, dating younger girls or dating, which one is do you prefer? Do you wanna date the same age as you or a little bit, difference in age, or you are looking for mature guys? Sometimes, younger are mature than older people.
Yes.
So let's see. Let's what we're gonna be talking about, because you know what? I am so excited that to tell you guys that on our next segment we're gonna have our relationship coach here, Mr. C. Regi Rogers.
Yes.
Yes,
I'm excited about that.
he is in my show a few months ago, and you know what? I just so love all the feedbacks about how our discussion on that show, and I have him back here. I'm so glad to have him back here. You see, this is the love that they pour on you when you said, "Hey, you gotta be here," and they're like, "Yeah, I'll be there." Isn't that wonderful? Thank you so much, Mr. Rogers. He's looking at me right now. He's like, "You are crazy, woman." But anyways, we will be right back on the second segment. My name is Maria,
And my name is Delores.
and we will be back for more.
A fairy tale, they say, real in every way.
Hi, my name is Ty, and I am a fashionista.
Hi, my name is Dolly Wright, and I'm a singer, but I waitress for a living.
Hi, I'm Alicia, aka Catalina Winehouse with Ichigo.
Hi everybody, my name is David Thomas. What I am is a QMHA. I work with people with mental health issues, and I also do a Tina Turner show with the Big Elvis show at the Piano Bar.
Hi, my name is Maria Pureza Leventhal. I am the founder of Social Media Show.
Hello everybody, I am Kiki Dolas. I am the CEO of Are You It Entertainment here in Las Vegas, and I'm also a club owner.
Hi, I'm Latoria Kern, founder and director of Family Arts at Wayla's Creation.
Hi, my name is Dawn Weir. I'm the founder of The Giving Water, a local nonprofit that delivers water to disasters and people in need.
Hi, my name is Delores Olsen. I'm a home-based business person for Zija and for Beachbody. Also, I'm a chaplain.
This is Bettina Steinhauer. I'm a clothing designer and manufacturer bathing suits.
Hi, my name is Jessica D, and I currently work for one of the biggest properties on the Strip. I'm also a PhD student, and I own a jewelry business on the side.
Hi, my name is Jamie Springer, and I am a eyelash extension technician or artist.
Your care and your loving smile, your sensitive and down to earth style.
Hi, welcome back to Honeybee's Women Empowerment Show. Thank you so much for staying with us. And this episode, we are gonna be talking about dating.
Dating.
Yeah, does age matter? Does age matter? Well, anyways, I
That's
would like
interesting.
to. I know, right?
Yes,
well,
very interesting.
I'm gonna actually introduce to you guys our who joined us today is Mr. C. Regi Rogers, and he is a relationship empowerment coach. Thank you. Well, thank you so much for gracing our show.
Well, thank you for having me. It's an
Yes.
honor, it's a privilege to be here. I'm so happy to be with you two beautiful ladies on this topic, and I'm sure we'll be able to advance some way, somehow, and our understanding of, what we're actually talking about, especially with this age thing.
Yeah. Well,
Yes.
you guys know, especially here in Vegas, is we there's a lot of, I believe there's are more men than women here in Vegas.
You mean in terms of the ratio, women
Yeah.
to men?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think that's all across the country. There's always more women to men. I mean, that's all, the women are always in a larger ratio than it is men. I mean, there is what they call, women say there's a good man shortage. But I don't know that there's a good man shortage. It's just more women than there are men.
That's a good point.
That is.
Yeah,
That
good.
is.
I think. Do you guys, viewers, do you guys think we have a shortage in good men shortage, or it's just, or probably men also think that there's good women shortage as well.
Well, I think too though, when women say that there's a good man shortage, when you ask women typically, what's a good man? I think for every woman, the definition of a good man is different. Because what's a good man for you may not be a good man for her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
so when you ask, okay, so how do you define a good man? That's where it gets a little dicey because women say they want a good man, but when you ask them to define what's a good man, they really don't know how to define what's a fit for them.
All right, that's a good point.
That is.
Let's start with us. What is a good man to you, Delores?
I feel a good man is where he has the right qualities: respect, loyalty, faithful, have a good heart, caring for others.
Okay, let me stop you 1 second.
What do you think?
Let me stop you 1 second. If I ask you the same question next week, can you quote that to me verbatim, or are you just pulling that out of the sky right now because I'm asking you that?
Well, actually, I think I can return back to it again.
You could quote it verbatim.
Yes, I
You'll
can
know
quote it.
exactly what you want.
Yes, I will.
What I'm getting at is that's something that you should have written down somewhere where you know without any shadow of a doubt this is a fit for you. So that when you are asked that, you can go right to what you know is a fit for you. Why? Because you've taken some time to get to know about you. It's not about trying to find, see, what most people don't understand, the journey to love is not really about finding the one. The journey to love is about becoming the one. So if you know what it is that's a fit for you, everything else will just flow.
Let me actually answer that question for me. Yeah, what is a good man to me, right?
Yeah.
It's tough. It's like, all
I
right.
like that. I like that.
think,
Actually, I do.
I think for me, a good man would be able to step up for me, protect me in any manner, and can turn around or turn down everything else in his life and say, I follow you.
He follows you.
Yeah.
Okay, that's backwards. Let me tell you why that's backwards.
Why?
That's totally backwards.
Why?
Because first of all, he should carry the vision for the family.
Oh.
He should have
I'm
a
the
vision,
man.
and he should be vision driven. And then you should not want a man who's not vision driven, because if he's vision driven, then he's got a vision for the house, and you're able to follow him based because you understand he's going somewhere. Nobody wants to follow somebody that has no plan. A man with no plan really is not a man. So if you got a plan and you have a vision, then it's easy for you to follow him.
No, I'm not a follower.
Are you in a relationship right now?
No.
Okay.
Well, See, the person, the man that will follow me also see my vision, so he also have a vision.
But you got to understand the way that the universe works. The universe works understanding, yes, you do have a vision. We're not minimizing that you have a vision. But what the universe is going to do, because understand, universe is a master choreographer. So because it's a master choreographer, it's going to send someone to you that's going to enhance what you have, and you're not going to have a problem following him because it's going to complement what you have and not compete against what you have.
All right, I'm going to rephrase it. I want somebody will compliment me of what I'm doing, not a follower. It's going to be walk. Yeah, I want somebody who will walk beside me and say, Maria, I believe you. I have faith of what you're doing because I want to do that too.
Why won't you walk beside him?
No,
because reality in Genesis, if we go back to creation, the man was created, and then God said it is not good for man to be alone. So then he reached into his side, pulled out a woman so that the woman could walk alongside the man.
Well, I'm trying to change the women empowerment here, and it's not only men who can do everything, women too. We're not saying that men can do everything. See, there's a difference between competing and complementing. We're not competing.
Shouldn't
be competing.
But see, there's a difference between being in order and disorder. Because when it's in disorder, it's in disarray. But when it's in order, it flows. So what I'm trying to show you is there's an order, there's a rhythm to how things are to go. Now, please understand, we don't minimize your vision. You have a vision. But listen, again, let's go to this. How can two walk together unless they touch and agree? Agreement means that you guys are on the same page. You understand the big picture. You know where you are going, and so you guys are enhancing, and you guys now become a complement to each other. It's not about taking away from you and you being the boss. You can still be the boss, but how about you be the boss in what you guys are building together?
Well, the reason why I said what I said is because you bring up the beginning of life where they bring Adam, and Adam needs somebody, and they pull it out from
He didn't need somebody. God saw fit that he should have somebody. Mm-hmm. Not that he needed somebody. Mm-hmm. God saw fit that he should have somebody because he says, then hey, it's not good that man should be alone. Because you could be alone and not lonely.
Of course, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So he says, maybe it's not good that man should be alone. So how about, and now watch what he uses. How about I create for him a help mate, or to someone to help to get this vision across. So he creates a help. Some people say help meet. Some people say help mate. However you want to say it, if it's help meet, he created somebody to help to meet the needs. Or if it's help mate, he created a mate to help get it done. Don't matter how you want to put it. That's just how it is.
Yeah, I know. Now, this is the thing is we are now in a new generation where women actually are now the Adam in the old days. That's the reason why we need a man to complement the women nowadays.
Wow. Okay, so let me ask you this. Can I ask you one thing? I'm curious about something. Do you think that you should find your man, or do you think your man should find you?
My man should find me.
He should find you. Mm-hmm. And then when he finds you, what is he going to get?
He gets me.
And what comes along with you?
My team.
Your team, which encompasses what?
Stop putting me on my show. Putting me on the
I'm
hot
just
seat
saying.
in my show.
Oh my God.
Go ahead and find me. I'm at social media shows anywhere. As long as you can compliment on our show, like Mr. Regi Rogers.
I got a question.
Okay, go
now,
ahead.
How do you feel about this, about 50-50 relationship? Because some
That's
people
what he was
think
saying.
100%.
Everything should be 50-50.
That's what he was saying.
But here's the thing.
But how do you feel about it?
I love it. 50-50. I believe it's a give and take. Everything in life.
But I think I like it like
everything in life is an exchange. When you and I talk, we're not having a monologue. We're having a dialogue. That's an exchange. That's two people in a conversation. In a relationship, it's not a monologue. It's a dialogue. That's two people sharing, whether it's thoughts, whatever, it's still an exchange. So 50-50 is apropos.
I love that. I love that. Because
I
that's
want
the way I've been saying
60-40.
for years. I've been saying that for years.
60-40.
That I feel a proper relationship should be 50-50.
But here's the reality, though. You want me to give you the reality?
What?
It should be 100-100. Let me tell you why. Because now you got two whole people coming into a relationship to become one.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah, you should actually.
That is true.
I want 100 and I'll give 0.
Now, I like that. I think I'll take it back. I want 100%. I want 100%. I like that one better.
All right, I'm glad you concur.
I didn't. Well, we're gonna be back on the next segment. Please stay tuned with our discussion. I know that he still have a lot to actually show me, and let's see. All right, we will be right. Oh, well, my name is Maria,
and my name is Delores,
and we have the
and we have this
relationship.
handsome gentleman over here.
See Regi Rogers.
We will be right back for more. Hello everyone, welcome to Social Media Shows. This is Maria, founder of Social Media Shows. I'm wishing you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Cheers!
From Social Media Shows Network. Ho, ho, ho! Hey, this is Joseph Skoda from Social Media Shows Network. I just want to wish you and your family a Merry Christmas this year. Make this season special.
Social Media Shows
is about
branding, opportunity,
and outreach.
We are an entertainment company that empowers others
by promoting and supporting our community and everyone who reaches our content.
Here on Social Media Shows,
here we're a family.
We are family.
We are family. I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up, everybody, sing. We are family.
We are family.
We are family. We are family.
We are family.
We are family, and we want you to be part of our Social Media Shows family. Hi, my name. Welcome back two honeybees, and I just want to actually clarify something. I am looking for a man that will fall in love with me so that we can fall in love with me together. So you are welcome. But anyways, I just want to actually go back to the show. Yeah, that is with
Can you? Eartha Kitt.
Eartha Kitt. But anyways, we still have Delores right here and our loving and gorgeous man in planet Earth,
Yeah.
Mr. C.
But can I
Reggie
say-
Rogers. Yes.
Can
yes.
I say what I want? I
Yes,
want the
go
whole
ahead.
package. I want the whole package in the man.
So, what encompasses a whole package for you?
I mean, I want. Well, I believe that the man should spoil the woman, and the woman should spoil the man.
So that's the whole package?
That's one part of the
I'm
package.
gonna answer. Can I answer that, please?
Okay. I'm a little scared to ask you. What's the whole package for you?
The whole package for me is actually with six pack.
That's physical.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, that's nice.
Debt free.
That's financial.
Exactly.
Okay.
And also, I shouldn't say this. Oh my god, in front of the camera. And smart like me.
Intellect. So that's intellectual.
Yeah, that's
okay.
my
So
package.
you want physical, financial, intellectual.
Six pack.
Six pack. Okay.
What do you think?
Um,
Am I looking for something that's nowhere to be found?
No. I think what you're asking for is definitely doable. Physical, financial, intellectual. That's all. It's definitely doable. It's not something that's absolutely out of the question. But are you willing to bend? If you had to bend on whether it's going to be the physical, the intellectual, the financial, which one would you delete?
Let me tell you something so that you know my answer.
Okay.
When I go shopping,
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure that I need that thing that I'm buying. I want it, and I can afford it. If anything missing on these three, I'm not buying anything. I'm walking out the department store without
So you
anything.
need it, you want it, and can you afford it?
Yes.
That's your three.
Yes.
Okay.
So
I need it, I want it, and can I afford it? Okay, that's good.
Yeah, so that's the answer to the same question.
Okay, so
if something is missing,
if you need it, want it, you got that, but you can't afford it, you're gonna walk away from it. How long are you willing to wait before you can go back to get it?
when I be able to afford it
So you
or
got-
want it, yeah.
So patience.
Yes.
That's where I'm going.
Yes, I think
Patience.
yes. You want water?
Was she laughing or she wants water?
Thank
What
you.
was it? So patience, because I mean that's really what it boils
yeah,
down
I'm
to.
very patient, right,
it's
Joe?
all about having the patience to wait to allow the universe to bring whatever it is it's going to bring, so that it can manifest.
You're right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad you concur.
Now, do you think mine was wrong that I
But
want to
how long is the
spoil
patience gonna
each
be?
other? We should spoil each other. Do you think that's wrong?
Spoiling each other?
Uh-huh.
No, I don't think that's a right or wrong answer whether two people can spoil each other. I mean, if that's what two people choose to do, two other people may not choose to do that. Does that mean they're wrong or right? No, I don't think that's a right or wrong answer. It's really the preference of the two people that are involved or having the encounter.
I like that.
So what do you think about dating? In your experience and being a coach, sorry, have you seen which one do you think the most successful relationship with the same age, a little bit older or younger age to date, or way younger or way older? Which one do you think is the most ideal?
Okay, I can't say which is the most successful because that would be a very vague situation for me to answer.
So let's say
but what I
ideal.
will say is that when it comes to dating, there are what we call unspoken rules. when it comes to dating. An unspoken rule would be from the standpoint of when you start dating, you typically say if you date somebody a decade younger, it's called robbing the cradle.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what they call that. Robbing the cradle.
That's what
So if you date somebody, if somebody's a decade older, it's still considered robbing the cradle. So either way, that becomes like an unspoken rule, but it doesn't mean that it's not something that somebody won't touch. It's just an unspoken rule that one would think, wow, they're 10 years older. Should I do that? Should I not? So I think that when we talk about dating and age, I think that you have to have an understanding from a scientific standpoint when I talk about biorhythms.
What's that?
A biorhythm is understanding what rhythm the other person operates from. Because everybody has a natural rhythm.
Mm-hmm.
So now, watch how this could clash. You're older, he's younger. You like to go to bed at a certain time. That's just when he's getting going. So you guys got two different biorhythms already operating right there, because when you're trying to go to bed, he's trying to go out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now we're going to have some success there?
Nope.
Probably not.
Nope.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that you have to understand the biorhythms of the other individual
Mm-hmm.
so that we could see if we're going to clash
Mm-hmm.
or if we're going to mesh.
Mm-hmm.
If we don't mesh, then what sense would it make for us to even get involved, because we can already see that we don't mesh? Now, here's where a lot of people mess up, and this is why I feel like in dating, there are stages to dating. And so if you understand that there are stages to dating, first of all, it's not going to be a date when you go out with somebody. It's going to be a meet and greet when you first meet somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Let's meet and greet if 1 or 2 times to even see if it warrants us going on a date. If it don't warrant us going on a date, then let's not waste each other's time, because time is our biggest commodity, and it's something that we cannot go and get back. And we, at this stage, we don't have a lot of time to be wasting.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I agree with that too.
You know, do you have a girlfriend?
I'm single.
Oh, you're single.
Mhm.
Ooh.
Why?
Because I'm happily single. Because I've done the work that it requires, so that when I have an encounter with the person, whoever the universe has selected for my life, then we can move forward. I just haven't met her yet. And it's my job to find her. I'm not waiting
Okay,
for her
that's my next
I'm
question.
not-
Are you gonna
I'm
find
not
her?
waiting for her to find me. I'll find her in due season.
Where is in due season?
Whenever that due season is. Due season is due season. Whatever due season is.
Well, the way I feel is when God is ready to show me who that person and reveal that person, then that person will be the one for me.
And here's what I say to that. I agree with you 100%. Here's what I say to that, though. I think that the female's job is to do 3 things. The male's job is to find her. But the female's job is to be ready. That means if he finds you, don't come with a whole bunch of baggage. Don't have a lot of drama. Be ready. Have your business right. Secondly, be ready, and then know how to recognize. It's 3 R's. Know how to recognize. How do you recognize? You recognize because you've seen him somewhere in another dimension, in the spiritual realm. You've seen it. You've been there. You've walked it. You know how he smells. You know how he should look. You know how he should walk. You know how he should talk. You even know how he feels, because you've already had it up here in a whole nother spiritual realm. So you can recognize him. So when you guys meet, it's almost like, I have been here before. Deja vu.
See, I know that.
Yeah,
That's how
I agree 100% on that. I
You know that,
agree.
right?
I agree with everything what you have said, because I feel the same way. You know.
You should be able to. But the last R is, okay, so I got to be ready. I got to know how to recognize. But then I got to know how to receive. A lot of times women have been in so many bad relationships that when they get a good man, they don't know how to receive a good man, because they've had too many bad men. And they got to keep pinching him. Is he real? Is he for real?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I can't believe.
Oh, are you real?
Exactly, because I mean, he's too nice to me. He's too nice to me. Oh my God, he opens the door for me. He does all this stuff, and they don't know how to receive it. They don't know how to receive it.
I have no comment.
I'm just saying. So it's your job. My job is to find you, but then it's your job to be ready, to know how to recognize and then receive.
And you know what? I agree with the thing that you have to be ready. You have to have no baggage in your life and everything like that. That's why I keep on saying to women out there that, you know what, don't even accept any any man in your life if you're not ready yourself, if you're not ready to relationship. Like for instance, I am too busy with my social media shows. I am too busy to try to take over the world, but I won't be able to do it by myself. But anyways,
So you're waiting for that man to compliment
no, I'm not.
Huh?
I have already a lot of men trying to. That somebody even promised me that I'm gonna be with you along the way, no matter what happened. He already told me that we're gonna make this social media show, and I turned it down.
Okay, but
it's
that just means he wasn't the one.
Yeah,
that's all. He wasn't the one. But when the right one comes along, you know this little hard wall you have up. When the right one comes along, I assure you that wall that you have up right now won't stay up.
I doubt it.
Yeah, okay.
I think I heard this before.
Well, like with me, it took me a lot of growing, and I had to break down my wall because I put up my wall so high up that I went on several dates, but there is no sex involved. I'm not that type of woman.
Okay.
I said, no.
But I want sex.
You know, but
just couldn't find one.
I went on several dates that I totally shut myself down for the dating for a while because I went into ministry. Okay. And then I said, no, God, you got to work on me first. Work on me because I was too soon coming out, the divorce papers and that. I'm like, yeah, I'm a free woman. Like that. And I'm going on wild goose. But not sex. This wild goose.
Really?
You
sex
know?
Is good.
Well, according to the Creator, it is good because everything that He made, He said it was good. So,
but you know what the proper to have sex at the proper. Now you're not gonna jump into it and you just dating the person and then get japped in the sack. Oh no, that's not me. That's not my style. No, you better be committed.
You don't have
to
any
me.
Kids?
I have 2 kids, grown kids, and
you've been married before.
Yeah.
Did you have sex
but I
before?
didn't. I've been married before. Yes, but
It's
those kids are from another. But I had a kid, but passed away.
Right. I was just making. I thought you were saying you were a virgin. I'm sorry. I was trying to figure it out. Okay, I got it.
I was married before.
Okay. Anyways, guys, for those who just joined in, thank you so much. I know that we have so much. I cannot name you all. Otherwise, we're gonna be staying on this show for another hour to just name everybody. Thank you so much. What do you guys think about our discussion? Dating, does age matter? And which do you prefer? Do you want to date same age, or younger or older, way younger or older? How about you? Do you?
I just think that because when you look at the word relationship, really there's a root word in relationship. The root word in relationship is relate, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that when it comes to dating, you want to pick a partner who can actually relate. And a lot of times if you go down, they can't relate. You go up, you can't relate. So I think when you stay somewhere similar, close in that range, like 5 years or less, but stay close in that range, you guys can relate, because you've experienced coming up with the same type of music. You've experienced coming up with the same type of background in terms of what you've come out of and come through.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that when you talk about dating and relationships, you want to pick somebody that you can relate. Now, granted, there are exceptions to what we would say the rule. There are some younger people, date somebody younger, who has an old soul, and they can relate, because maybe they were raised by a grandmother.
Yep,
who
I like
instilled in them older values, and so they have this older soul.
Yeah.
So there are always exceptions to the rule, but for me personally, I typically don't date any females that are younger than me. I don't really like females that are younger.
How old are you?
Really? You want to know? No, I'm 52.
Get out of
Yeah,
here.
I'm 52.
Well, you know how old I am?
I don't know.
I'm 28.
Okay.
No, I didn't.
So which one do you prefer?
I'm 46.
So which one do you prefer?
I'm 46.
Dolores, which one do you prefer to date? Same age, younger, or older?
It just depends, but I really feel not an 18-year-old with an older man. That's inappropriate. You know, to me, that's very inappropriate. But there's some that's like I know a couple. I won't mention name, but they're a 30-year-old and with a 59-year-old. But they're
How
happy
about
together.
you? What do you?
But
which
for
one?
me, how I feel about it, I don't mind dating older gentlemen
than younger.
Younger, if it's about my age, but not too young, like 30 something. That's Robert the Cradle to me, because that's like me. I could carry that baby on me.
Okay.
You know.
Well, me.
That's like a baby to me.
Okay.
So me, I think all ages.
For you, you can go up or down. It doesn't matter to you.
Doesn't matter.
Let's see, and
as long as we can see the commonality.
Okay.
It's okay.
But I think too, though, when we were talking about the biorhythms. What's important is when you see the disparity in age, oftentimes you'll see the disparity because what happens is a woman in her 50, she's really in her prime sexually.
Really?
So she'll go down and get a younger man.
I should be 50 now. So
because a younger man, in her mind, can keep up.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's why you got That's why you have what we call cougars. And they get a young because she's in her prime and he can keep up.
Exactly.
Right? So that's that biorhythm that I'm talking about. And so when you see an older man typically with a younger woman, what you always hear is, "Oh, that's just a sugar daddy."
And it's
you don't hear it coming from the standpoint of it's the sex is crazy because I'm not even. Would he even be able to keep up? That's the question. So it's always like, we always look at it though, he's just a sugar daddy. So he's buying her to keep her. But from an older woman to a younger man, they have that.
She's a sugar mommy.
Well, they're not. It's not typically. You don't typically hear that. It's a sugar mama. You typically hear it's a cougar. And a cougar is out on the prey.
Oh, shucks. Okay. I'm not gonna say more than that, shucks. But anyways, yeah, I said all ages because you know what, like what you saying is the biorhythm is I am very flexible. I can be, I can go, I can adjust everything around me. So
you got this versatility thing working. All right.
I never tried it though, but all the people that I dated is actually it's in between. My age is always like up to 5 years older than me. That's
your cutoff.
Yeah, that's my it's never been my cutoff. It's just I just find I just find it attractive when it's those age. And when it's older, I don't know, but I'm just like, it's. And as long as you have that, right? Look at me. You have that abs, because I love feeling abs.
So as long as he's got the abs,
you look fabulous.
As long as he's got the abs, you're okay.
Yeah, because I have an abs, so.
As long as he got abs, you're fine.
Yeah, but
what if he's got abs and he's a serial killer?
Oh no, please.
I'm just saying, as you said, as long as he got abs, he's okay.
But there's other too. Remember?
I know. That's why I'm saying it's the importance of clarifying.
Yeah,
you gotta always clarify.
There's other two that goes with the abs.
Okay.
Now my God.
To me, it doesn't matter.
I'm not obsessed with abs.
It doesn't matter like on weight to me. It's more like where the heart is and where your head is. That's the way I am.
The head and the heart.
Because that's what connects the soul.
Yeah.
It's your mind, body, spirit. If you had a right mind, right spirit, and a good heart, who cares if the person is chunky, have meat? I got meat on me too.
And that's
It's
a matter,
not hard
and that's
to
really
say.
just a preference. I think some people like petite, some people like a little full figure. I mean, it's really just a matter of preference. It's what's a fit for you, and what works for.
And I feel when we
you.
age, our body changes. We're not always going to be the same. We're going to have some, like I'm 46 years old, and I'm going through premenopause. Look, I can get some meat on me.
You
but
work
I
out?
do.
You work out?
Yeah, I do work out. But I do got muscle.
Okay.
Are you on menopause period too?
Am I in who?
Menopausal period?
No.
No. Okay.
I heard men.
Does men menopause too? They do, right?
I heard.
But I'm not experiencing that.
So if you're menopause, what happens? Like you don't like sex anymore, or what happens?
No, I just think it makes your body fluctuate, and you go through changes, and so you find yourself shifting and fluctuating in certain things. You may have some emotional highs, emotional lows. One day you may want to have sex, one day you may not. Doesn't mean it's going to completely take something away from you altogether. No.
Well, yeah. So let me ask you this. Before we actually end up this show, we talk a lot about things with our relationship coach here, relationship empowerment, relationship coach, correct? Or
fine.
relationship empowerment.
However
coach.
you want to say it.
Relationship empowerment coach. But anyways, before we end this show, I just want to ask you a question. So, what are you looking for a woman?
What's my criteria?
Yes.
My criteria is pretty simple, and if you ask me this next week, I'll quote it verbatim too. Okay, just so you know, because I told her she needs to be able to quote it verbatim. I need a woman who understands the concept of competing and not complimenting. I mean, complimenting and not competing. Because if she understands the concept of complimenting, that means she's coming into a scenario where
open-minded.
She's definitely open-minded, but she's coming into a situation where she says, you have a vision, I'm coming to enhance the vision, and we're going to work together. That's complimenting. Competing means you have a vision, I have a vision, you do your thing, I do my thing. We're on two different pages. So that's number one.
Okay.
I want a woman who understands the concept of complimenting and not competing. Secondly, I want a woman who understands what it means to be flexible. Flexible.
Flexibility, huh?
Means that's in the bedroom, but I'm not talking about that.
Oh, okay.
But that's where you're my okay. But we can go there. Flexible means that it doesn't matter what's on the agenda for the day.
Mm-hmm.
She says she's able and well equipped to handle whatever we got going on for that day. She's flexible enough to say, okay, Reggie, you got a business meeting you need to be in. If you want me to go with you, I can handle that. Okay, Reggie, you got a recreational thing you need to attend to. I'm flexible enough.
Okay,
I can handle that.
Enough. Yeah, that's fair.
You see?
Yeah, that's fair. Because you got to be, like you said, you got to be on the same page, because it's not going to work out if you're not on the same page. Because like with me, I have my own business. I'm retired. So, I have my own business. And if I have a meeting, and then I do chaplain too and other things too, of course, they have to be flexible with me. If they're not flexible with me and they get an attitude and say, hey, we can't handle, I said, it's not going to work out, babe. I said, if you cannot associate right and you can't negotiate and you cannot agree, we cannot be together. But if you're willing to agree to the points and understand, and we'll meet up at the time that we're ready to meet up. Like you said, 10 o'clock. When I said, "Wait, babe, I'll be there a couple of hours late because I'm coming out for a business meeting or something."
Okay.
Let's say, and then they said, "Well, I want to be here at this time." I said, "Well, you got to understand, I can't cut this meeting short. To meet at that time, you got to understand that." So it has to be everything on the same page. So I totally agree like that.
The flexibility is important, but see, it all boils down to, and this is where most relationships fail, because they don't have this. It all boils down to communication. Most relationships fail because they don't have that communication. And so initially on the early part, you say you'll say, I just want somebody that I can talk to and talk with, right? But if you can't talk to yourself, then you're gonna have a problem talking to somebody else. Because the basis of all relationships is self. You got to have a good relationship with yourself before you can have a great relationship with somebody else. So can you communicate with you? And if you communicate with you, are you true to yourself? Can you tell yourself you're going to do something and stick to what you say you're going to do? See, that's a misfire and a miscommunication that you even have with yourself. So now let's break communication down real quick because I know we got to go. But let's break communication down. So communication, if you know anything, what you guys do this show on, on the word and everything. So the word communication comes from the word communion. So when you go to church, they say communion is something that's sacred, right? And they will say before you take this communion, you should first of all examine yourselves to see if you're worthy to even partake of the elements.
Yep, that's right.
Right?
That's right.
Watch how important this is. Because that word communion then comes from two words. That word communion comes from common union. That's how you get this word communion, which is where we get our word communication.
I know that's coming.
Huh?
I know that's coming with your two words, putting it together.
Okay. So, common union. Now, if we're going to communicate, we need to first of all figure out what's our common union. And secondly, that word communion is something that's sacred. And in a communication, there are some things that are sacred that don't need to be said. Because if you say something, sometimes you can't pull it back. It's out there, it's done, and it can mess up everything.
True. Yeah, true. Yeah, true. That's why we got to be careful.
Be careful what comes out of your mouth, because your words create your world. And you got to figure out what kind of world you want to create based off of the words you use. So when you communicate, let's figure out what's our common union. And that's where we meet at our common union. That's our commonality that understands the chemistry, and that gets us to the place of the connection.
And like, I totally agree like that. Like, if I made a mistake or something like that, I will go back and I'll say, oh, I apologize that I didn't mean to say it that way. And I explain my situation because I am going through premenopause. And sometimes I hormones so often. I say, oh, let me calm down. I know I got to calm down. And at least I address it, because when you, that's communicating, right?
It's good communication.
Yeah, because you need to let the person know, as they're not going to understand. They're going to say, why is this girl flipping out? Or something like that.
It's because you are in menopause.
They got to understand. If they cannot understand and they either walk away from you or they throw stones at you and make it seem like that you're the bad person by treating you poorly.
No, just tell
they're
them.
not.
That
could work caca.
That's what?
I said, just let them know, hey, I'm on menopause, so pardon me. But anyways, guys, well, based on what he just talked about in there, I believe that I am not ready to date seriously yet, according to what he was talking about. Meaning I'm not ready yet, right?
That's a fair assessment. I think because you have to take an assessment, because if you get into something too premature and you're really not ready, then the other person who may be ready, you're doing them an injustice. So it's a fair assessment.
Thank you. See, I made my point. But anyways, guys, before we end up this episode or this show, do you have any words? Maybe do you have any shows coming up? Anything coming up? Any new projects?
No, we pick up our tour back in March 2020, so we've been on a little hiatus right now. But you can still get our books. I mean, you can go to www.
Yes, I should have brought it.
You can go to www.cregi Regi Rogers RODGERS.com. CRegiRogers.com. You can get the book Love at First Spirit, not love at first sight, not lust at first sight, but love at first spirit. Love at first spirit is all about seeing through a person to get to a person, because when two souls have an encounter, it can be something that is amazing and magical.
Yes,
So
yes,
Love at First
magical.
Spirit comes with the book, and then it also comes with the workbook. So you don't want to just stop at the book. Now you want to get the workbook. The workbook is a 21-day challenge that will take you through 21 days, challenging you, taking you through 3 segments. First segment is what we call a pep. It's a prep challenge, which is now you understand lust at first sight, and then the second segment is the pep challenge. So the prep, I'm prepping you for what's to come. The pep, I'm talking you through so you can get to what's to come. And then the last segment is the step challenge, which now you get to the place of understanding love at first spirit. So the step challenge is you're starting now to walk it out.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah, that is.
I love this book that he that he actually published. This book actually helps a lot of people. The only thing that I haven't started, I know I have the book already. The only reason why I didn't start it because I'm not ready yet.
For the 21-day challenge?
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm not ready to find that man
but
yet.
but you know what? It's not about you have to be ready to find them to start the book. It's all about getting you ready to get ready for you.
I like that. I think I'm gonna start tomorrow. How's that? I'm gonna start tomorrow. But anyways, you can get his book. You can shut up, Joe. You can get his book where again www.CREGIRODGRS.com. ERS.com. So you can grab that workbook and start actually working on you, especially if you are looking for for the man of your life. Start working on you first. All right. But anyways, thank you so much for gracing our show.
Thank
That's
you guys
an amazing
for having me.
conversation.
I appreciate
Yes,
it.
it was.
Yes,
This
and
is very interesting. It was, because we all should be educated on relationships. I don't care how well you know it, or think you know it. Even coaches go help. You know that you're a coach. I'm a life coach too as well. So even coaches go get help. That's how we become, pros. At
Iron
it.
sharpens iron.
That's right. There's nothing wrong with it. It's not saying that you're a bad person. It's just more because when we're better in ourselves, that's the more better. Because we want healthy relationships. We don't want damaged relationships. So the more we get help and the more we get feed for the source, that's the best.
And also, Mr. Rogers, so you coach, do you have, do you go to their houses?
Yeah, I counsel.
You
I do
counsel?
counseling.
Oh,
I mean,
that's
if
good.
you go to the site, you'll see I have different packages that you can get me as a one-on-one coach. You can, so when you go to the site,
That's good.
you can see that there are packages that you can get me. We can incorporate. We can even tailor make something for you as it relates to whatever your plight is, whatever you're dealing with. We'll tailor make something for you so that you can have the success that you want.
Amazing. Well,
That's
thank you
amazing.
so
That
much
is.
for tuning in on this week's episode. We're not going to be live streaming in the next 2 weeks so that we can actually enjoy our holiday, Christmas and New Year. Honeybees will be coming back on the 7th of January, including Gizzy and his frenemies. The 6th is In the Office, Fab Life, and the other shows. Vegas Live with Ninon that is streaming every 1 o'clock every Monday on our social media shows. And also tomorrow, please don't forget, for those people who doesn't know yet, tomorrow is our first annual Christmas cruising. It's gonna start here at Westgate, Las Vegas. The decorations starts at 1 o'clock, so it's gonna be fun because that's actually the candy of the whole event is when we are decorating all those cars. Thank you so much to Westgate Resorts Las Vegas and also Moke XP Experience. Please don't forget to go ahead and donate and help us on our cause. This is Maria.
And I'm Delores.
And I'm C. Regi Rogers.
We'll see you guys again soon. Good night. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
A fairy tale, they say, real in every way.
Hi, my name is Ty, and I am a fashionista.
Hi, my name is Dolly Wright, and I'm a singer, but I waitress for a living.
Hi, I'm Alicia, aka Catalina Winehouse with Ichigo.
Hi everybody, my name is David Thomas. What I am is a QMHA. I work with people with mental health issues, and I also do a Tina Turner show with the Big Elvis show at the Piano Bar.
Hi, my name is Pureza Leventhal. I am the founder of Social Media Show.
Hello everybody, I am Kiki Delores. I am the CEO of Are You It Entertainment here in Las Vegas, and I'm also a club owner.
Hi, I'm Latoria Kern, founder and director of Family Arts at Wayless Creation.
Hi, my name is Dawn Weir. I'm the founder of The Giving Water, a local nonprofit that delivers water to disasters and people in need.
Hi, my name is Delores Olsen. I'm a home-based business person for DJ and for Beachbody. Also, I'm a chaplain.
Hey, this is Bettina Steinhauer. I'm a clothing designer and manufacturer bathing suits.
Hi, my name is Jessica D, and I currently work for one of the biggest properties on the Strip. I'm also a PhD student, and I own a jewelry business on the side.
Hi, my name is Jamie Springer, and I am a eyelash extension technician or artist.
Your care and your loving smile, your sensitive and down to earth style, princess, oh princess.